my buddies, it's Carmen, and this is my plan with me for November and flip through of October. So, I was in a little festive mood. I don't know if I love November or if I hate November, but I had this fabric. It was given to me by one of my good friends, Gary. Hi, Gary. So let's do a flip through of October. So here is my monthly. You can see I added my important days, some things to remember. I forgot to do my to-dos. That's my bad. I don't usually have a lot of to-dos, but it was basically go to all these things, so it's not that big of a deal. So here is my first weekly and my daily. My first weekly, I realized, I already knew this already, but I don't do much on my weeklies. I don't really do anything. It's just like reminders, and then usually when I get paid, I usually have like a list of bills that I have to pay off and like where that money funnels to, because that's what being an adult is all about, you guys. Where your money funnels to, right? So anyway, that's what usually my weeklies are all about, where my money funnels to. So my dailies, I did an activities daily. Let me flip to a better page. Just one, not like a better one, but like just one that you can read better. I guess this one's nice and dark. So one activities page, one tasks, and one gratitude, and then my timeline. Usually in activities I put what I did. So, you know, I listened to some podcasts that day. I watched I watched a movie. That movie, American Made. And then I watched a TV show, and then this is my timeline. And I didn't really have a place for, like, planning, but I assumed that's what that was going to be. So that's how you know I don't really plan anything anymore. So I really just, what I realized, I use my bullet journal / whatever I'm deciding to call this now. I'm just like writing down my day, basically. It's kind of like basically a journal. I don't know. What would you call this, you guys? I'm just dictating my day? I don't know. Anyway, so gratitude, timeline. So I realized I didn't need all this space for my freaking timeline. Why am I so dumb? Why did I do this? You can see I kind of added some important days here. That's what that thing was supposed to be for. But yeah, I didn't really need all that space. Look at why would I do this to myself? I was just kind of like addicted to adding all that time. But here I was a little bit smarter, and I made this smaller. See? Just by a couple of squares. But it kind of made a lot of the difference, don't you think? This is today, by the way. I waited 3 weeks to do this, and now look, I have so much time. But yeah, so I'm doing this at night. So usually what I do is I fill this out, then I fill it the next day a blank for the next day, and then so on and so forth. And then that's how I do my dailies. So you can see my weeklies, I got rid of this orange pen, and I started using, there it is. I started using just a regular, I used my, Uniball Jetstream. It's been so long since I bought it, but here it is. It is a Uni Jetstream. You can't see that at all. But it is a 0.38. It is Mitsubishi. I don't know, but it's Uni Jetstream. And this is the apricot color. I have a purple one that I keep with me. Anyway, so that's what I use for this. I just need something, I don't know, dark to use. And that wasn't this, but it was just as thin. I don't know, you guys. Felt like it. It also didn't bleed through, so that helped. So the other creative thing I did was, you know, every week I did a little different border around my headers here. And that's all. It wasn't that interesting. Yeah, you guys, my life isn't that interesting. this one was really hard to do, so I got kind of lazy. This week was I just really did it all yesterday. But this one I really like so far, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Anyway, so time to do my November, and the end of the month always sneaks up on me. So I was like, it's time to do November, and it's good because I was in a bad mood. See, look at all these things that I slacked off on. Just real slacky. A real slacky mood. So I was like, time to kick my butt, kick myself in the butt, and do some planning for November. So here we go. We're going to plan for November. What I did like was spots for everything. I'm going to take out my timeline. I don't need it. Before I did. Now I don't. Yeah, I don't know why. I just thought of, you know, incorporating it, because when I did do it, it really like spiced up my life, kind of, you know, like it was 2 years ago, but it like made me feel, or a year and a half ago. Yeah, I don't know why I incorporated it. It just, you know, I liked it when I was doing it, but now I don't really need it anymore. Anyway, you gotta try the things to know that you don't need them, right? So what I did like was this, and then what I do like is doing like, I got these out, lists and journal prompts. So these are just boxes of journal prompts. This is what I do, you guys. I collect journal prompts because I'm a weirdo. And list prompts. There's a lot more list prompts. I think I'm going to do like a list a day. You know, it makes me happy. Why not? I keep this next to my bed anyway. You know, like both of them. There's also a blog one. I don't know if you're interested in that. But I probably wouldn't be doing... I want to keep doing my blog again, but not right now. Anyway, listen to all those list prompts. And so I want to do that instead of this. So I was thinking of incorporating that. So let me show you what I want to do for November. So I'm going to use this pen and draw out my monthly. Here you go. Alright, so this is done for now. I'm going to look for a highlighter to put those in because this is too dark. But yeah, you can, I assumed you were watching, but, ooh, that is too thick for me to go in. So I had to go really slow and, make sure to use the, you know, really thin side. But yeah, I think it came out pretty well, even though, whoops. Even though, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, a bunch of red spots came off and got on my hand and then got on the page. But you can't really see it if you aren't looking for it, so that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, so that's my monthly. So I'm gonna do a weekly now, and we'll see how that goes. Boom. All right, so that's a weekly. I messed up. So for some reason I did a thing where I divided by 5 because 5 is one of my favorite numbers, but I don't know why. I was like, I know there are 38 squares, so if I use 3 for the header, then I'll have 35 and divide it by 5, so each thing will be 7, and I don't know why I did that. Anyway, what I liked is this being bigger because, I like my notes. So what I wanted to do, and maybe I'll do for next week. Maybe I'll do it next week. Let's skip forward. So I've skipped a little bit forward, and so I'll do it this weekly now. Okay, so this is what I was trying to do. Oh God, trying to do in my last weekly. I just couldn't picture it, so I didn't do it that good. But I did want my, weekly to have this look. And then I wanted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a big section for notes, which is good because I think this is my payday week. So this will be notes. So I'll write notes there. So that was supposed to be one big box, but you know what? I'll fix it next time. Anyway, so now that I'm done with my weekly, I'm not going to do any more weeklies. Not right now. So I'm going to move on to my daily. Okay, so I'm going to do a daily, and then I will be done with this video. So hopefully you aren't asleep yet, you guys. Are you still awake? Good. Alright, so here is a sample daily. I'm going to have 4 parts: activities, tasks, lists, and gratitude. So I made my gratitude list much bigger, but I probably will make this smaller in the future. I just wanted it to look nice. What I'm going to do in the future is probably going to do activities, tasks, and then list, and then gratitude down here. Not that I don't have a lot to be grateful about, that I have to remind myself. But I also want a section of, like, I don't know if I'm going to do this in this journal or create a new journal, but I want to take, like, podcast notes. So maybe that'll be under gratitude. I don't know, because I like the things that I listen to in my podcast. The inspirational ones, not the true crimey ones. But anyway, so I want to make up a section for podcast notes, but maybe that'll be under activities, so I'll make that a little bit longer, so long activities, long list, short tasks, short gratitude. I don't know. We'll see. we'll see how this grows in the future. But thank you for being patient with me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my bullet journal flip through and plan with me. Let me know what you liked from either November or my October. And let me know what I should do better about my videos. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.